I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to hang up the gloves and never fight again. I never thought about losing. I thought I'd never lose as a professional fighter. I'll look in the mirror every day and tell myself repeatedly, I'm a winner, I'm a winner, I'm a winner. And I believed it. November 11, 2017, it all changed. Getting toe-to-toe with a bigger man. Boom. Got caught. Got knocked out in front of my home fans. It was the wrong game plan. The better man had won. What can I say? I take my hat off to him. One thing I could say about losing for the first time is that it was definitely a new territory for me. I had to deal with a new level of criticism. Of course, negativity. That was always there, but twice as much. Whoever was against me for whatever reason I gave them, they was one up on me. That's just how I am. I feel like the world's against me sometimes. I gave them something to talk about. But like my coach Rigo always say, whatever they say, whether it's good or bad, it's true. I guess that's his way of saying they can say whatever they want. I don't believe whatever.
Hey, princess.
11 days after my fight, God blessed me with a beautiful little baby girl. Even though I lost, he still rewarded me, keep my spirits up. And indeed, it was the best moment of my life. Unfortunately, in the same breath, I didn't know I was going to be losing my coach to cancer. That particular time in my life, there was a lot on my plate, all at once. But through lots of prayer, support, words of encouragement from people who really had my best interests at heart, I knew I had to keep pushing forward. It only made sense. My name is Nikki and I'm a fighter. I was born in Baltimore, Maryland, but I was raised in Bermuda. No, I've never been lost in the Bermuda Triangle, if that's what you're thinking. But it is the most beautiful place I've ever seen, and the people are the most friendliest in the world. They'll treat anyone like family. I mean, anyone. Speaking of family, I lost my mom and my daddy to AIDS when I was real young. I hardly remember them. I really wish they was here. I wish I got to know them. Hence the reason I got the faces tatted on my stomach. Where I go, they go. I was extremely lucky not to get the virus. When I found out how they passed, I was scared. I wondered, do I have it? But once I found out I didn't, I knew I was blessed. I had a purpose. Every day when I was by myself, I was wondering, thinking, I must be here for a reason. Boxing. I guess that was my reason. I found it when I was 14 years old. At that time in my life, I was getting into a lot of trouble. Always fighting, always suspended from school. Really headed on a path to destruction, you know? I guess I was looking for attention in the wrong places. But boxing, it definitely molded me. It gave me discipline, order, and character. I finally had a stage to entertain people, and I loved it. Without boxing, I swear I don't know where I'll be. It definitely gave me a sense of direction, purpose, and fulfillment.
Ready or not, here I come, you can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. Ready or not, here I come, you can't hide. gonna find you and make you want me. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. You can't run away from these styles I got, oh baby. Hey baby, 'cause I got a lot, oh yeah. And anywhere you go, my whole crew gonna know, oh baby. Hey baby, you can't hide from the block, oh no.
So I got the opportunity to come out to Las Vegas and work with Jeff Mayweather, thanks to my team back home. If you know about the Mayweathers, then you know they're the best defensive trainers in the game. And Jeff's specialty is defense. That's something I was lacking in my last fight. Since I've been working with Jeff at the Mayweather gym, I could feel the improvements. My sight is better, my timing is better, my reflexes are sharper, and all around I'm feeling more comfortable in the ring. It's like right now I'm like a sponge. I'm just soaking up all the knowledge that it's teaching me. And every day I'm just working hard, getting closer to that WBF title.
Yeah, hey, I work hard every motherfucking day, I work hard every day, But today is my day, it's my day. And no matter what they say, it's my day. La 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 la, yeah.
Closer to my dream. I'm getting higher and higher, feel it in my sleep. Sometimes it feels like I'll never go past you. Sometimes it feels like I'm stuck forever, ever. And I'm going high, closer to my dream. I'm going higher, higher. I almost feel. Sometimes you just have to let go, leaning on my fears
You know, I spent a lot of time with Mr. Rigo. For 13 years of our lives, we was around each other practically every day. When it was quiet, he would always sing songs he performed and he was in a band. If it wasn't that, he was telling me stories about his life experiences growing up. Even though I heard these stories a million times, it was always a lesson from it. When we was away from him, that's when we really bonded. We spent so much time together. We had so many laughs. It was just always me and him. You know, I'm really gonna miss him. I'm gonna really miss seeing him in the gym every day. For me, boxing will never be the same. Coming back to my corner, not to see him and not hear his voice, it would definitely be a huge miss for me. He was like the father I never had, you know? So when I lost him, it was devastating. I was hurt. I was scared. I was lost. I really didn't know if I wanted to box again. He was always there for me, always guiding me, always looking out for me. He really wanted the best for me. And of course, we bumped heads. We argued. But we always let it go. It's what father and son do, you know? Hey Rigo, if you're listening, I want you to know that I cherish all the great times we had together. The ups, the downs. Any success I had was because of you. You sacrificed with me. And you always gave me the best advice you could, and it brought the best out of me. What I always enjoyed most about our times together was the time we spent together when we was away from him. I just enjoyed making you proud, seeing you smile. Unfortunately, The last time with you in the ring, it didn't go how we wanted. And I want you to know, whatever was said after, I never held on to it. And I know you didn't mean nothing by it. I still love you the same. What you did for me inside and outside the ring, I'll always admire and always respect you for it. You done it with the little resources you had. You grew me into a champion, and a true champion at that, cause you know what they say, true champions bounce back. I'm proud and honored to be your fighter. You built me up, and I'll carry on your legacy as much as God allows me to. You're on my mind all the time. Thank you. You and Miss Rigo for all that you did for me, and all the other fighters that walked in your gym. The next part of my career, I'll be dedicating it to you. Love, Nikki. Until we meet again, partner.